Stop announcing your plans before you execute them. Seriously, plan it, execute it, then shut the hell up. Because sometimes we tell everybody what we're about to do, what we're working on, what we're trying to accomplish, and then suddenly everybody knows what we're doing except for us. And now you have opinions coming in every which direction. People telling you what they think you should do. People projecting their fears onto you. People who don't even have your best intentions at heart are trying to give you advice about a life that they're not living. And truth be told, you don't need any of that. Sometimes you just need to stay quiet and put in that work. You don't need to announce the business before it's built. You don't need to announce the transformation before you've transformed. You do not need to tell everybody the goal when you haven't even taken the first step towards it. Plan it, execute it, shut the hell up, and let the results introduce you. Hi, welcome back to another episode here on the Millie Experience. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Millie, and I make content all about chasing and following your dreams, bettering yourself, and encouraging you. Welcome back. If you haven't already joined the family, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you all hit that like button, and drop a comment because this is a conversation we all got to participate in. You have to stop announcing your plans before you execute it. You have to plan it, execute it, then shut the hell up, okay? And those are some words I've been living by most recently. I haven't been telling just about anybody what I've been going on until the going on happened. Case in point, I've been talking about getting a passport for so long. I've been talking about it and I haven't been putting in that action. But I was like, you know what? Let me just shut up. Because I need to have the money. I need to have the documents. I need to have the everything, right? So as soon as I took myself back and I just be quiet and planned it and executed, I came out with my passport on the other side. How about that? How about that? I'm going to reference Sauce Santana, Quiet on the Creek. Everybody think that's a song about DLs. No, that applies to your life too. Sometimes you have to just quiet. And I'm going to give you some reasons as to why you should not be announcing your plans before you execute them. You do not have to convince anyone of the person that you're becoming. You just become them. You don't need anybody's validation to be the person that you want to be. Everybody does not have your best intentions at heart, and quite frankly, most of the people that you're telling do not even care. You don't have to convince anybody but yourself, so start taking those actions. If they already don't care, why are you telling them? It's going in one ear and coming out the other. And some people, when you tell them, they have the intent to sabotage you. I know I've met some people like that. I know you got some people like that. Type down below if you got some people like that. I need to hear it, because, okay? Just become that person, because when you be quiet and you just transform yourself, it's going to speak for itself. The moment you start going to the gym frequently, the moment you start going on that walk and run, the moment you start eating healthier, the more that you start budgeting and showing your finances, it's going to show for itself. You don't need to tell anybody what you're doing, because guess what? Some people like to be broke. You don't like to be broke. I know you don't like to be broke. Some people like to be unhealthy. So if they're living an unhealthy lifestyle, if they're living a lifestyle that you don't want to live, why are you telling them about yours? Especially when you know they don't want to change, and they be quick to try to drag you into their mess. Y'all just gotta be quiet sometimes. I swear, y'all be too loud for me. Cause I just be, yeah, you working on something? Oh yeah, I'm working on something. You gonna tell me what it is? No, probably not. Why? Because it may or may not happen. I'm sure it will happen, but I'll let you know after it happens. That's the mindset you need to kind of build, right? Keep that mysteriousness, right? The next reason as to why you shouldn't be announcing your plans is because of people's unwanted opinions. I swear, if you agree with me on this one, just type it in the comment section. I cannot stand when you tell somebody something and then all of a sudden their personal bias just gets entered into the chat. Like, I didn't ask you about that. Sometimes I just needed your support. I just needed a little, okay, go ahead. But no, now you telling me why this won't work out and your experience as to why this didn't happen or it didn't happen for you. Okay, just because it didn't happen for you doesn't mean it won't happen for me. And then you got people telling you what you can do, what you should or shouldn't do, and they ain't even tried the thing one time. How you gonna tell somebody to have a consistent workout routine and you don't even go work out? You barely get off the couch. You sit on the couch 5 hours a day, eating donuts, eating chips, and you want to give me advice on working out? You want to give me advice on going to the gym? You spend every last dollar you get every paycheck. You don't put nothing towards nothing. You don't have no type of high yield savings account. You got no type of credit, but you want to tell me how to build my credit. You want to tell me how to organize my finances. Babes, you need to take the advice you're trying to give me. Sometimes people's opinions, it just comes, especially when you're trying to build something, you're still kind of fragile. Like, you want the support, you want the feedback, but sometimes you don't need it, and it's only going to be a detriment to you. So another reason why you need to be quiet. The unwanted opinions going to be very detrimental. Okay. The next reason: some people do not have your best intentions at heart. Some people are opportunists. Some people just genuinely do not want to see you succeed. As disgusting as it is, that's the world we live in. The moment you start doing good and then somebody else, they see like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck, I'm stagnant. Instead of trying to build themselves, they're going to tear you back down. Some people don't want to do the work for themselves. So they see you actually doing the work. They see you putting in the work. Now they want to attach themselves to you because you're going to get all of the benefits. You're going to have all the results, all the positive things, and they're going to want to leech onto you because they're going to get some of that praise because they're attached to you. Oh, no, 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 Buki. Oh, no, no, no. And I know a couple of people like that. Okay, the opportunists, them the dangerous ones, and you got to stay away from them. Some people do not have your best intentions at heart. Like, they rather it be them than to be you. Some people just don't want to see you be great. I know a couple people like that. If you know people like that, drop them in the chat. Because no, especially when you're trying to build something meaningful, something beyond you, something that brings together community, something that's going to be very, very, very long standing. Those opinions, those people that you're telling don't have your best interests at heart. And some people, they actually wait till you build it. They wait till you build it and then try to tear you down. So be mindful who you tell it, and they just coasting. They just coasting. Them fake supporters. They just coasting, and the moment you get big, they try to tear you down. Be careful. That's why I just say, plan it, execute it, and shut the hell up. And at this point in the video, if you ain't subscribed, what you doing? If you ain't like the video, what you doing? Friend, we gotta get this together. Come on now. All right, the last point. We know that other people can sabotage your results, but you talking about your plans before you've executed them, you can also sabotage your own progress and your own results. You talk about saving money, you talk about going on that run, cooking and meal prepping. And then you've talked about it so much, you've talked yourself out of doing the thing. Because what's going to happen is like, you're going to get this sense of fulfillment, like you've already done it because you've said it, right? Now you're back on the couch. Now you're back spending the money. Now you're not in the gym. Now you're not doing things. You're sabotaging yourself. And we don't do that over here. We don't self-sabotage because we already got other people trying to do that. The last person you need to be sabotaging yourself is you. Not only that, things might not go as planned. You know, we can plan things to a T, but sometimes they just don't happen in the way that we want them to happen. And that's fine. But that's the reason why you shouldn't be telling everybody your damn business. Excuse my French. But that's the reason you shouldn't be going telling everybody, because things don't always go as planned. You don't announce this big thing and it didn't happen like that. It happened in a different way. Now you got to try to cover that up and save yourself some embarrassment. That's too much. That's too much. Just be quiet. Let it unfold and then have your results speak for itself. Overall, we're on this journey of chasing and following our dreams and just becoming a better version of ourselves. We literally have to keep it to ourselves. We have to keep this business and stuff to ourselves. Comment down below, I love you, but I love me more. And that's the vibe that you gotta have. I love you, but I love me more, okay? Just be quiet. Plan it, execute it, then shut the hell up. Your results speak for yourself. You are amazing. You are powerful. You deserve to be encouraged. You deserve to have all your dreams come true. people don't need to be sabotaging you. And quite frankly, if that means keeping everything to yourself for the time being until them results introduce you, that's just what you have to do. Thank you for joining in on this conversation. I'd love to see you in the next video. And until next time, it's Millie Miles signing out. Have a great day.